Alright, so it did take a while for me to get the part to this point right here, but I'll kind of show you. Like, I was trying to get the rust off of there, and I use a product that I'll show you in a couple seconds. But this is it right here. It is called Rust Dissolver by Rust-Oleum, and it kind of took some of it off there, but it's a little left to be desired. I think it could have done a lot better, but you know, it's not that bad. Okay. So what I'm doing now is I am getting ready to put some acetone on here, just to kind of clean up the metal a little bit so the impurities don't really bother the paint. But I'll use just this rag right here. Just anything you got laying around will pretty much do the job. So you just kind of fold it up a little bit. And I recommend using some type of gloves, you know, because if you don't, then you don't want that stuff on your skin. It's not good. So just kind of get the rag nice and wet. And then you'll want to be a little bit more fluid than that, because this stuff happens to evaporate pretty dang quickly. So I would even recommend, if you have like a spray bottle or something, using a spray bottle. Maybe I should take my own recommendations, huh? Start doing that. But yeah, just kind of get everything cleaned up the best you can. Most of the debris, and if you see there, all that gunk on the rag, that's what I'm getting off here with the acetone, which I had washed it just with water previously and then brought it back in, and now I'm wiping it down with this to further clean it, hoping that it gives me a pretty fair paint job. And man, I'd have to say, this stuff is freaking strong. Like, wow, it's almost breathtaking, and not in a good way. So kind of pour a little bit more on here. Keep it a nice strong dose of acetone. That way the part gets as clean as I can get it. But yeah, I'm just kind of doing this video right now because I'm still waiting on a part to come in from my Volkswagen Tiguan that I'm going to be doing a video on, hopefully within a week. And I figured, just to keep the channel busy and keep making content, that I would, in the meantime, do videos on trying to fix up my lawnmower. So as you see, that looks pretty dang good. It's pretty clean now. So what I'm going to do is, you always want to try and put your stuff in somewhat of a clean area too. So I'll just put that down there, and then itchy time. It's what I call itchy time, when you got an itch and you just start scratching like crazy. But in here, oh yeah, I don't even know why I took my gloves off. So I'm going to take this tack cloth now and just try to get off any other imperfections that might be on there. But during the meanwhile, I need to put my gloves back on, because that tack rag is pretty freaking sticky. So if you don't use a set of gloves or something, you're gonna have really sticky hands. But I would have to say, this stuff really does work though. I mean, it does a wonderful job. Just try and get the middle as clean as possible. It's kind of hard to get it 100% perfect, but luckily it's just a mower, so it doesn't have to look astonishing when it's done. It just has to look better than what it did. And truth be told, I think the way it is right now, it already looks better. See that? You won't want that in your paint, so you just go over it with the tack rag. And it kind of helps clean it up a little bit more. So that's it for that. Try and save this guy for another time. It ain't the best, but it'll go back into a drawer, so it's okay. So, the paint and, I was going to say paint and primer, but it's paint primer mix. So you don't have to really try to primer anything, you just shoot this stuff right here since it's a mix. So, see how good this sucker will paint. I don't know. Maybe because, like, I don't know. I don't want that thing to move around, but it doesn't seem like it's going to. So I'll just kind of deal with it. But first you band your edges, so I'll do that first. This is just going to be like a first base coat, so just kind of do it a little bit light. Yep, it was shooting off to the side, so when you get a gun that does that, that's what you do with it. You get rid of it. Don't bother with it. I can do it a lot better by hand anyways. And then, like, just come over here. Like I said, it'll all get a second coat, so it doesn't have to be perfect the first time around. So I'll just go back over it anyway. To the inside, try and get that painted up a little bit. And then just kind of brush these edges up a little bit. So that's the first base coat there. Pretty sure it just needs to dry for like 10 minutes in between. Dries to the touch in 20. So I just gotta wait 1 minute between base coats. So I'll wait for probably about 3 minutes and then go back over it. Not bad though, not bad. And unfortunately, I can kind of see some runs in it. But regardless of how it turns out, I know I should probably do a little bit better quality paint job. But look what is going on. It's going on a lawnmower. So it's probably not going to be perfect, but it's totally cool. Like it'll work. It'll do. And I don't know. I might lightly sand it. I don't know. Depends. It does have some like imperfections on it though, I would have to say. So maybe I didn't shake it enough, or Maybe I was holding the can too close, I don't know. But no worries though. So I will shoot a video when it's complete, and that way you can see the end result of the product. GoPro turn off. GoPro stop recording. Okay, so it's the next day, but I have the back piece completely painted now, and I'm about to spray some clear on it. I think it came out pretty good. Almost looks like a brand new piece, don't it? Now up here, there's some imperfections as you can see, but I'm not really going to worry about that. It's going on the lawnmower, like I said. So this is the clear I'm going to use on it right here. This crystal clear enamel. So I will shoot some clear on that, and then I will do another video update once it's done. GoPro stop recording. Alright, so I got the second coat on, and as you can see, it looks pretty good. It's nice and mirrorish looking, you know. It's got a good reflection going on, so I think I did pretty good. It's not perfect, but you know, like I said, it's gonna go on a lawnmower and it's gonna get probably rocks on it and dirt and oil and grease and everything else, so I just figured, you know, kind of shoot it, keep it from getting any rustier than what it was, and make it a little bit better in the process. But someday I might actually go through it and really give it a good paint job, you know, clean it up, take it down to bare metal and prime it and all that, but I just figured I would shoot it like this for now. It's still a little bit, tiny little bit tacky yet. I mean, it is dry to the touch, but you know, it could use just a little bit more dry time, so I'm gonna let it dry for probably a couple hours and then put it back on there. But yeah, I'll shoot another video of that once I get it back on there, and then we can all see what it looks like together. Alright YouTube, so it's done. I have to say it looks way better than what it did before I painted it. It looks pretty darn good. Color matches pretty good. I mean, it's not spot on, but shoot, it ain't bad though. And look at that shine on there, man. That looks amazing. Got a nice gloss to it. See how shiny that sucker is? Yeah, it's a little bit imperfected. I got to put another bolt in right here because the other one like that snapped when I was removing it, but you know, I don't plan on towing anything with it right now, so it'll be all right. But man, just look at that. Cleaned up this cover a little bit, so it looks a little bit better now. Now it's bolted all back in. But yeah, that's what it looks like overall. It's kind of dirty right now. I got to clean it up, but it'll get there. I'll clean it up. But yeah, if you like this video, you know, press the like button, leave a comment if you want, subscribe to the channel. I also have a Volkswagen Tiguan video coming up. I'm going to be putting a lip on the front of my hood, and I think that'll look cool. So I just did the lawnmower today to try and keep content on my channel, but you know, as soon as the part gets here for the Tiguan, I'll go ahead and we'll shoot a video of cleaning that up and then putting the part on, and then I'll put more stuff on after that. So if you have any ideas on stuff that you would like to see done to this, just let me know. Maybe get some new turf tires for the front. I was thinking about getting some new black run flat tires. They look pretty cool, and you know, I wouldn't have to put air in them, and I think they would match the back tires pretty good since they're already black. So you know, and then like when I go to replace a tire, I'll take this caster off here and I'll paint it this blue back here, so then that'll be a little bit more matching on there. But yeah, that's it for now, YouTube. Catch you on the flip side. Take it easy out there.